All right, Anthony. So Mia Tyler is on the Celebrity Fit Club.
Yeah.
And it looks like, in my opinion, she's a spoiled brat.
Steven Tyler's daughter, along with Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler came out so nice looking and just nice in general. You see her in interviews, she's all sweet.
Yeah, you watch the old Aerosmith videos with her and Alicia Silverstone.
And Mia is just
a bruiser.
Well, she's a bruiser. She looks like Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah.
And she just has this attitude.
Yeah, she acts like she's hot. She shouldn't. She should act like she's fat and be a little humble.
Well, she's a plus-sized model, Anthony.
Oh, stop it.
And, they're sexy, too, according to the plus-sized models that walk the runway. They tell each other how sexy they still are.
There are girls, here's the classification, because she's delusional. There are girls that are overweight that can be sexy to people that are into that. You know, there are guys that just like skinny girls that will never find even a slightly overweight girl sexy. You're not talking about those little niches. You're not talking about chubby chasers. Just basically what the majority of people like. If a girl's chubby, that's fine. She can be very sexy. If a girl's even a little overweight, some people will find her sexy.
It's all about how you present yourself, too. You know, some of these girls that are a little bigger, they just carry themselves nice. They wash their hair. Mm-hmm. I'm saying that because Mia looks just awful on this show. You know, she has a big, trucker tattoo on her right arm.
Huge shoulders.
And, yeah, she's just awful.
And then there's people that are morbidly obese, hugely overweight,
who don't take care of themselves and then claim that beauty is in the eye of the beholder and it's what's inside that counts and all that.
They're not sexy. You can't say it doesn't matter that they're 800 pounds, like she says. That's not sexy. No one's going to find that sexy unless you're a freak that enjoys that kind of thing. And in that case, it's not that you're sexy. It's that you're attracting freaks that enjoy some kind of fetish, some niche. So she's delusional.
This might be cruel, but I don't even think the law should protect you when you're that fat. I think that people at random should be able to throw things and hurt you in the street, and the police should just go, look at yourself.
Look at you. You're a mess.
We'd love to help you, but...
Speaking of which, I mean, Jim Norton's getting his second CD together, and we found the picture that's going to be the cover of his CD, man.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's this... you want to explain it? It's like a stick figure, but it's done really well. A stick figure of a fat chick, and then there's three guys off to the side, all stick figures, pointing and laughing really hard. And the fat chick is in a little like party dress and stuff, but she's really fat, and she has tears, right? She's crying. Yep. And then what's going to be the title?
The title is "Fat Pigs Deserve to Cry." And I gotta say,
I like it.
I ran a
dude. You gotta see the picture though. There's something about the picture that just makes this beyond funny.
I ran a silly contest to see who would do the CD cover. Like, just has some fans do it and whatever artwork. And that one came in, and I showed up, and I was laughing. And I'm in the shower, and I'm like, well, obviously I could never use that. And I'm in the shower, and I'm soaping up, and I'm just laughing. And I'm like, that's the cover of the CD.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Fat Pigs Deserve to Cry.
I want one of those T-shirts when they come out.
That's the greatest.
Because this drawing is just hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious.
I got to see that.
Yeah, it's a classic.
So here's audio of Mia on Celebrity Fit Club. This is the clip where she's fighting with the trainer.
Yeah, the trainer is some like military guy, very serious, and trying to whip him into shape boot camp style. And she's not having any of it, She thinks she's above that, I guess.
I kind of forgot my sneakers, so should I just take them off? Because I might hurt myself.
How do you forget sneakers? You come to fit camp.
I had some other things on my mind.
What's more important than you bringing sneakers?
Well, you were all glistening in the pool before.
What they had to do to press the
I'm just kidding. I actually forgot my sneakers.
So what you want me to do, son?
Well, you don't help at all, so I'm not going to ask you anything. He decided to be Sergeant Ass, which he's so good at being.
No, he's being logical.
Yep.
Part of the show is you do some exercises with this fitness instructor, and she shows up in flip-flops. Because she had other things on her mind, like eating probably.
She's going there to do this show about, losing weight and working out. I think you remember your sneakers.
He actually has a very important question, though, because she said something. He's like, what's that got to do with the cost of tea in China? When anyone hits you with that, you know it's going to be a tough road.
Surgeon ass, which he's so good at being, and decided to yell at me instead of trying to teach me the right way of doing things.
You really...
Teach me the right way of doing things. Rule number 1, show up to do exercises with sneakers. No one should have to teach you that.
Sorry, Opie, I got a big mouthful of bagel.
Here's the right way to do things. What he should be really helping with is like, all right, no, you open your mouth. That's right, you put it right around there. Now the trigger, you put your toe at the end of the trigger, and you go flip. There you go, fatso. Flip.
Me the right way of doing things.
You really amaze me, Mia.
Trying to ask you a question.
You here to burn fat, but you got more fat excuses coming out of the mouth than I've ever seen.
I will pop you in the mouth if you talk to me like that. I came over here to ask you a question.
Which one you want to swing with?
I don't care. I'll hit you with both of them.
Good.
I came
Go
over
ahead,
here
take
to
your best
ask you a
shot.
question.
Take your best shot.
No, I came over here to ask you a question.
What they
and
gotta
you
do
have
with
to
it?
give me
You supposed to have your trash packed.
Let's go, okay.
You know you coming to doggone fit camp out there, you coming out no
And
doggone
I'm
running
asking you a
shoes.
question.
That don't make no doggone
But
sense.
you obviously don't care about someone's health because I'm
What they
asking
gotta
you.
do it? You don't care about what the hell you supposed to be bringing for doggone fit camp. What
I'm
you want
not
me to do?
just-
Some goddamn on sneakers?
I'm not arguing that. I'm asking you.
All right,
if I
then,
should
start
wear
your
these or
warm
not.
up.
That's what I was asking you.
Well, warm up.
I'm gonna get knocked out.
Take your best shot.
You want me to?
Mia, stop.
I'm not afraid to hit you.
I won't hit a woman anyway.
It's not necessary. Stop.
They ain't even worth it.
Stop talking.
Let's go.
Man, she is just a spoiled brat.
She came right back at him like she was going to punch him.
Yeah. Ooh.
I want your D-O-R mayonnaise. Oh, no, wait, that's what's in the corner of your mouth.
D-O-R. Yeah, what a spoiled brat.
You can just tell, right?
I'll bet you at one point in the series, towards the end, though, when she loses some weight, I'll bet there's a tear-filled hug where she'll hug him.
Of
and he'll
course.
tell her, "You done good, missy."
You're done good.
And she'll say,
Thank you so much for your help. I know that there were times when... Shut up.
It was tough love. And Daddy would be out singing, and I'd be putting cake in my fat mouth.
Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? Oh. Oh. Oh.
He didn't even know it was his daughter till she was 15, and he mentions her at all the awards.
She takes bites like Fred Flintstone out of that big pterodactyl leg on his dinner table. Ow! Ow!
So here's the last clip. Mia. She's now I guess you go in front of the judges.
Yeah, that was outside.
And they comment about your progress.
Yeah.
The doctor gets his turn, and then you get the
therapist.
The therapist, thank you, and then the trainer that she has a big problem
They
with.
stand on the scale and see how much weight they lost.
And this is where she... Oh, wow. Just listen to this.
Mia, last week you weighed 210 pounds. We set a weight loss target for you of 4 pounds. You weigh 205 pounds. 5-pound weight loss.
I think that's one more then.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Marissa?
You get lots of work as a plus-size model.
I do.
You look beautiful. Your husband adores you. I have to ask you this. Why are you here? What's your motivation?
I'm not here to get thin. I don't ever want to be thin. It's not about being thin.
Sure you don't.
So
Really?
she's one of those girls.
Anybody
She's
of
going to try
weight-
to sell that...
Anybody that's overweight that says they don't want to be thin is lying.
Of course they are.
They're lying. And again, I'm not talking about people that are a little chubby. I'm talking about people that are, like, grossly overweight. To say you don't want to be thin is a lie. It's an absolute lie.
And then they say the society is wrong. It's society's views that are wrong. Really?
You don't want to be looked at like a freak.
Yeah, of course. Look at plane seats.
You don't want to be huffing and puffing, walking up one flight of stairs. Of course you want to be thin. You're lying.
It's an addiction. Food's an addiction. I'm an addict. You think I want to be a sex addict? No, I don't. It annoys me that I've destroyed all shots of intimacy by paying for it. Whatever. You know what you are. But don't lie and say that society's wrong. You're the one who's wrong. Your overindulgence has put you here. So?
All right, let's listen. It gets better.
Never want to be thin. It's not about being thin. It's about being healthy. So I'm trying to as much be here for myself as be here for the rest of the world who's watching this show.
So, Mia,
Yes.
your husband likes you the way you are.
Yes.
Here we go.
Do you think he's going to like you once you lose the weight?
Yes.
As much as he does while you're fat?
Yes.
Really?
Wait, would you call me fat?
Fat.
So you're telling me that Girls my size aren't sexy.
What?
Okay.
What?
She's not sexy.
And he didn't say that.
Do yourself a favor and watch this show on VH1. She is not sexy.
No. She's like a linebacker with those big shoulders.
Maybe, I mean, I heard she's gained like 30 or 40 pounds since she got married or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe 30 pounds ago, maybe she was a little overweight and looking sexy. Maybe, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But she definitely doesn't look sexy as she was standing in front of those judges.
How is it sexy when you got that big gut hanging over your pants? I don't see it. I don't see that on a girl as being a sexy thing. Hey, you know, dude, check out that girl's gut hanging over the pants. Isn't that hot? No. People will say no. Again, you'll get the freak or two that'll go, yeah, that's great. I want to, yeah. But for the most part, you can't say, dude, look at those big, fat, saggy breasts hanging over her gut. Look at that cellulite ass.
Look at those back tits.
Isn't that hot? Isn't that sexy? No. People will say no, because it's not.
My size aren't sexy.
I'm just saying, I think he'll like you a whole lot more.
I think you have issues. I think you've got more issues with your body size and being fit, and you care too much. I think that's not good for your head. I think you need to lighten up and be a little easier on yourself. Me being this size doesn't make me any less sexy. I could be 800 pounds and I'd still be sexy.
You believe that you could be 800 pounds and be sexy?
It's in your head. It's not about your size.
You're smoking crack.
You cannot stand there and tell me if you weigh 800 pounds, you would be sexy.
I'm saying people like you in the world who say people aren't sexy like me, being my size, that's what causes people to be bulimic and anorexic and want to go get their noses done and their lips all plumped up. There is nothing wrong with being yourself.
So you said I condone it?
That's how it seems.
No.
You tried to say
I was
last
telling
week.
you that at 800 pounds, you would not be sexy.
That it seemed like it was okay for me to
you
starve
gain 800
myself.
pounds, you would not look sexy.
I guarantee there's a
telling
million
you.
people in this world that would say otherwise, and I could give a
Your
what you say.
weight loss for the next 2 weeks would be 8 pounds.
That's fine.
She's delusional.
There probably are a million people in this world that would think an 800-pound woman is sexy. A million people in the whole world.
Yeah.
That's it. Go ahead. Go find them.
And P.T. Barnum is half of them.
There's no way you'd find a million people.
In the whole world.
No way.
There's billions of people on
I don't
this
care.
globe.
I'm telling you, no way. 800 pounds is sexy?
No, it's disgusting.
Because you find a freak. I'm talking freaks. That's a freak fetish thing. There are guys that think an 800-pound mess laying on a bed is sexy.
The chubby chasers, right?
That's beyond chubby chaser.
Yeah.
A chubby chaser can go into a bar and look at the girl that no one else is really looking at because she's kind of fat and go, yeah, I find that sexy. That's a chubby chaser. That 800 pounds, that's just a freak show. That's the same thing as wanting to have sex with a corpse or a dog. It's something beyond anything normal.
That drill sergeant's incompetent too, because he, first of all, it's like you called her out. You don't think girls my size are sexy? She's like, I'm not saying that. You should have said, no, I don't.
No,
it's not.
I don't.
Why aren't you on the cover of Sports Illustrated? Because no one would buy it, fatso. If it would sell product, people would buy it.
Right.
If seeing you in a bikini would sell more than 3 copies, the only people want to see a girl her size with her feet in the mud and a tiger eating her back while gulls circle and laugh at her.
Well, that's what happens in nature. We're trying to make believe we're not, animals here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are animals.
What happens to the outer-shaped fat gazelle? Exactly.
They sink their teeth
But we
into
got
the
these
neck.
idiot. It's okay to be chubby.
No, that's
and
what she was
fat.
saying. She goes, that's your problem. They now put it on the
Yes.
people that aren't fat. They look and say, no, well, it's your problem because you have this perception that fat people aren't sexy. And no, you can't have a woman that's 800 pounds and say that she's sexy. Ain't gonna happen.
I'll say 210. Very rare. Occasionally there can be a quality in somebody, because sexiness, it's all in your head. That part of it's in your head, not all of it. All right, I'm sorry. I don't give you a birth victim. You're not sexy.
I've seen some women pushing 200 that are definitely,
Yeah.
you would say, well, sexy. Not something that I would go for, but...
And what do you say in your head? You go, man, if she dropped some weight,
It's
she'd
true.
be really
Or-
hot.
Or if I was drunk, you know what I mean? I'd let her,
there are women
whatever.
out there
Yeah.
that are a little bigger that could carry themselves
Yes.
with their weight, is what I'm saying. But with this Mia girl, she's just a mess. She's not carrying any weight nicely at only 205.
She's carrying weight. It's like all up in upper body weight. She's got those big shoulders and like big gut. Ugh.
And when they say it's what's inside that counts, I mean, you know, you're kidding yourself. The reality is when you're dating,
Yeah.
you look at someone that you're physically attracted to. And that's what nature's all about.
Yep.
And then you hope they back it up with some kind of personality.
Right.
That's how it goes.
You look at the plumage first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see a hot piece of ass, and you're like, wow, I'd like to get to know her. And then if she's a 0, you F her a few times and kick her out the door. But you hope maybe there's something inside there that you could get attracted to as well. But you're not looking at a fat girl going, well, she's a disgusting mess, but maybe she has a good personality.
Yeah.
I'm going to go check that out. That never happens. Never.
Dress your schlong up like a Nathan's. There you go, honey. Away, fatty.
I'm in not good shape, bad shape. I'm overweight by a few pounds. I'm like 160. That's the problem. I'm not really overweight. I'm a mess. But I'm not deluded enough to think that I should wear a tight tank top and walk on. And I'm not putting myself in that category.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have to have some self-awareness. I know that the fact that I'm a lazy little lump is what has contributed to me being a mush. That's why I wear baggy, long shirts to try to hide it until they've already committed to banging me. And they're like, all right, well, whatever. There's tits hanging over me, but he's here. I'm not deluded enough into thinking it's sexy.
I think you should wear a half shirt and show me how you've painted your car.
Can I kiss you on the mouth? That's exactly.
Hello, exactly.
Can I kiss you on the mouth?
Kiss you on the mouth.
Hello, exactly! Do you want to kiss me, or?
What is belly shirt?
I'm a fucking idiot.
That's great.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Boogie Nights.
I'm a fucking idiot.
And then Nina Hartley's in there having fun, and I walk out like William Macy.
Well,
My attractive chick is in there.
There is an awful shot of you in a half shirt. Where was that from? We took it in here,
Oh,
right?
in here, yeah.
Oh, here it is, right here. Here. Is this up on opieandanthony.com?
That shouldn't be.
That is great.
Small penis, big war. It's a picture of Bush and Norton.
Someone brought us shirts.
Norton's wearing it. It's a half shirt that is made for someone that's probably, I don't know, well, a lot smaller than you. Let's just put it that way. I mean, this shirt is so tight on
Like
you.
a baby tee.
Yeah, and it's a half shirt with Norton's gut just sticking out. It's horrific. You knew it was horrific.
I'm an atrocity.
And that's why you
I did it as
let
a
us
goof.
take the picture, of course.
But I'm under no illusions that it's anybody. And again, I know I'm not. People who are like 250 in a call and go, this idiot, what are you talking? And I know I'm not putting myself in that category. I'm just saying self-awareness. I know that I can't be walking around shirtless and looking good. It's going to be messy.
Right.
And it's my fault that it's messy. It's not society. Some hot chick who takes care of herself
Society.
shouldn't want to lay under me for free.
That's society's hang-up.
No, it's
Mia Tyler.
nature.
Yeah.
We're all animals, as much as we're trying to make believe we're not. That
Yep.
we're above all that.
Same little stupid instincts and
Right.
little mating rituals.
All right. We should do a little break here.